And
yeah.
Hang on, we missed something.
What?
Hang on, these notes. Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
Oh good God.
Oh good God.
Well. So
Oh no, it's alright. We just had one page out of sync. I think it was my showing the notes at the start. Okay, so yes, there's a lift scene.
Whoops, we missed the lift. Basically, it's the ultimate. Brandon Routh as Clark Kent is amazing, and he does this sort of goofy little wave, and Lois sort of half waves back,
and then we get full on Lois Lane.
It is quite brutal.
Basically, she asks Clark a question, Clark tries to answer, and then she just completely and utterly, in every single way, and every respect, ignores him, and then goes, if you two have two people from completely different worlds, but you need a connection, and just disappears, and she is justified there, which is another problem. I don't think Superman would just go, I'm Superman, I'm leaving, goodbye! Especially not to Lois Lane.
Well, an argument can be made that his explanation for, he didn't want to say goodbye, it might be too painful for him, could have worked. But
that's not Superman, because that's basically Superman not doing the right thing.
I think his relationship, as it was shown in Superman 1 and Superman 2, would be that, yes, he would go and see her and say, I've got to go somewhere, ta-ta.
Yeah.
But then he might have thought that if he'd done that, then she would have convinced him to stay. And maybe he didn't want to take that risk. Because he knew he was leaving Earth, and that without him Earth would suffer and have problems, and maybe he felt that if he did try and tell her, she'd convince him to stay. Maybe.
I still think he would have told her. I really do.
Well, there you go. For the purposes of the story, and for arbitrary dramatic tension, and for Lois Lane, he didn't.
Yeah, true. So yeah, Lois goes off from the taxi giving his address, Superman hears it, and then another bit that just pisses me off happens. Superman spies, with his X-ray vision, spies on Lois and Richard and Jason at home. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, but fucking what?
And Jason's playing the piano and setting up a laser scene, and they're having Chinese.
Yeah.
And that's all good.
And the whole point.
Richard asks, do you still care for Superman? And, you remember the night I spoke with Superman? And she says, oh, that was just an article from years ago. And another homage to Richard Donner.
Which is understandable, because, I mean, if my fiancé had currently been dating Superman, well, or that close to Superman, I've got to say, I'd be going, I'm fucked. I really am. I mean, fair enough, I can say I've slept with someone who slept with Superman. We'll get onto the whole how does she know she slept with Superman thing in a while.
It's metaphysical, intertextual, well, it makes no sense.
I don't know where the hell you were going with that then, but nice ending.
But then Superman spies me and he hears her say no, and he hears Lois say no, he means nothing to me, or words to that effect.
And he
flies
goes
off and
crying.
And he cries, and it's, Brandon Routh, superb acting, good stuff.
But it's still, you think, well, why the hell would he be spying in the first place? Superman wouldn't spy. If he wanted to ask Lois a question, he would go and ask Lois a question.
But then after the scene the talk he's just had with her, he might think that Lois would be very receptive to Superman just swooping in and saying, hi, I'm back. Can I ask you something?
He still does it anyway on the rooftop.
Yeah, that's a bit later. And...
Are you using the guilty voice again?
Certainly not on camera. No one knows about the guilty voice except for you and Sophie and anyone who knows me well.
And who I've told.
And who he's told. So that would include his aunt, his mother, his father, his brother, his sister, his sister's boyfriend.
I wouldn't tell my sister. I don't talk to my sister, really. In the other room, have I said hello to her? No.
No, he hasn't.
I don't really get on with my sister.
No, that's on camera now.
I don't. She doesn't get on with me. My sister's a chav. Do you know how embarrassing it is to have a chav as a sister? Do you have any idea?
Wait a minute, if you say this that loud and she's in the other room, she'll hear come in and ruin this video.
It'll be funny though.
It will be funny.
You'll see how much of a chav he is. My argument will be won. Much like the Steve Sugar beard argument.
That argument has not been won, and nor will anyone side with you on that. I mean anyone. I'm looking at you, everyone who
The
might
Geek
side.
Review at yahoo.co.uk.
Don't email. Don't confirm.
Email.
Don't do it.
Email.
Email and say, you know what, Steve is right. He would look silly with a beard.
No, Steve should at least have a trial period with a beard.
No, he shouldn't.
Look, he's going for the unshaven I'm a lazy bastard look.
Yep, that's only because I didn't shave this morning, because stupid church. That's a religion.
I'll say nothing to that one. So anyway, Superman goes up and Superman cries and he goes into the atmosphere and he's listening.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful shot. It's
awesome. It's like Alex Ross just went, this is the shot you need and drew it for them.
And which I think he did, actually. Because we all love Alex Ross.
And so yes, he hears the bank robbery going on. He goes down and there's these people robbing the bank.
Despite the fact they have a gun that probably costs more than they can get out of the bank.
Which is a very good point.
That's neither here nor there.
But basically, they've got the railgun and they're doing Terminator 2, because all good movies have to. Shooting all the cars with a chain gun, which just shows you how strong the T-800 is, because he holds it like that. Whereas this guy needs a whole hoist crane system to do it. But these police bust out things, shoot him in the back, and understandably he's a bit pissed, turns around and goes to shoot a railgun at them, at which point Superman comes in and they're bouncing everywhere, they're ricocheting, they're taking out the helicopter. And so...
A bit dangerous for Superman then, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, not really, they're the bad guys and it's ricocheting and he's trying to protect the innocent. I can buy that.
Okay, let's go on.
Yeah, because if they weren't doing it, it wouldn't be ricocheting and they'd be in no danger whatsoever.
True.
So he goes up to the railgun and they're bouncing off his chest and everything, he's striding all powerful. So this idiot, this truly amazingly idiotic person decides, I know what I'll do. I'll get a gun and I'll shoot Superman in the eye.
After having, shot him with a railgun all the time, he thinks it's a paltry handgun or something. It is a cool shot.
You can kind of understand him going, well, maybe the eye's a weak spot. But it's really stupid.
It's still really dumb.
And so he does it, and it bounces off at the eye, and you just kind of see Superman look up at him, and you think, yes.
And he gives him the sort of Reeve-like eyebrow, like in Superman the movie when he gets hit with the crowbar. And it's just, another good homage.
Yeah, and you do think that if that had been Batman, that would have been a lot funnier.
I'm Batman. Bang! Well, that's the end of that story.
well, no, I mean, it's sort of like Batman had got shot on his suit because his suit's bulletproof.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, that's true.
That shot, he'd be like,
okay, I'm Batman.
And at which point the man's neck would have gone clunk.
Well, I don't think Batman would have broken his neck.
Okay, well, severely, he'd broken his arm, maybe.
He would have severely injured him.
Yeah, okay, Batman doesn't kill, but still, it would have been funny to see it with Superman. Meanwhile,
Kitty's in a car. The brakes aren't quite working as well as they should. She's screaming. She's hollering. This is all intercut with Lex Luthor going to the museum.
Where we get the cameo by Mike and Dan.
Yep, Mike and
Dan.
The
writers.
Indeed.
Again, Mike Doherty. I met you. You rock.
Apparently, you rock. I wasn't there. I was in Spain.
Silly Steve.
Stupid Spain.
Hey, I told you not to go. And you went, but I have to. It's a holiday.
Yeah.
And I said, but you're going to miss the Superman Returns premiere. And you went, but I have to.
True.
I have no sympathy for Lady Vengeance.
What?
I was making a film reference. Never mind.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. I don't actually own it on DVD, so I don't have sympathy for Lady Vengeance. Anyway, so yes, the museum piece, and basically Lex has gone to steal kryptonite.
Steal some kryptonite from Addis Ababa. Nice little reference there.
Well, no, that's where they found the kryptonite.
Yeah,
they didn't actually steal it from.
No, so sorry. I thought people might understand if they've probably seen the film.
Yes.
Anywho, Superman saves Kitty, and he has the iconic homage to Action Comics issue 1 with the holding the car, and then
a kid takes a
some
picture
shots
on a camera phone, which we'll get onto in 2 seconds.
Another bit of glorious product placement, but useful product placement.
Useful product placement. And basically he takes Catherine to the hospital and does that whole goodnight Catherine bit, which
is really nice, and really shows how Superman is, how he sees the best in everyone and things like that.
So Perry calls a meeting, and because he says to Jimmy, this was taken by a 12-year-old with a camera phone.
What have you got also?
And there's this blur, and he says, what is that? Well, look up, in the sky, Chief. It's a bird, it's a plane, and then Clark comes in going, you want to see me, Chief? Great piece. If you've seen the trailer, at least you'll know what we're on about.
Yep.
And basically they start talking, and Lois
says the classical line,
I've done Superman.
and then Jimmy laughs,
and we laughed.
And once again, Sam Huntington is worth all the money.
So like that,
he
at
just
that point,
steals the scene.
Jimmy suggests that they sort of like find out what Lex Luthor thinks. At which point, it's a good device to for Clark/Superman to find out how Lex isn't in jail anymore.
And ended up free. It turns out he didn't turn up for the glorious court hearing.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So basically, Superman is back in all our lives, as the news report says. When Lois goes, your uncle just did this to me.
He just shoved him back into my life. I'm sure you can cover Superman without having him back into your life. And the news report says, it's official, Superman is back
in all our lives.